Don't we all love big arms, a big set of guns that leave people in awe? That's what I always wanted. Every time I did a rep, I visualized my arms as mountains. That's how big I wanted them to be. I will be going through my favorite exercises I used to do for arms during my bodybuilding career, starting off with biceps, the barbell cheat curl. The cheating barbell curl stands alone for building mass. This is something that everyone will grow from. A barbell curl that's done in the beginning, very strict. Then when it gets heavier, with a little cheating. And then when it gets really heavy, more cheating. There's nothing wrong with that. Till your biceps are trained to failure. Let's get into the first triceps exercise, the lying French press. The French press is designed to isolate and stretch the triceps. The triceps deserve more of your attention than the biceps if upper arm size is your goal. The long head is the most important part to target for that thickness. Expect an insane pump from this one. The next bicep exercise, the incline or alternating dumbbell curl.
Arnold, let me start by asking you this. Can anybody build muscles like this? I mean, could I, or is it something you're born with?
No, I think anybody could build muscles like that, but it's not to the interest of anybody.
Okay, supposing I wanted to put a bit of muscle on. We've got a set of weights here in the studio.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could show us some basic exercises that would just start you off on the right track.
The dumbbells are very good for arm development. So let's hit the biceps, okay? You start around your thigh area, and then you move them up slowly to your shoulders, and down again.
For incline, use a low angle so the bicep can fully extend at the bottom and remain under constant tension during the entire movement.
Okay, why don't you do it the way I do it? You start turning it. You start right on the thighs, and then you turn it up, because the biceps has two jobs to do. One is to lift up the forearm, the other one is to turn the wrist. So this is what you do.
Yeah?
Okay, very good.
Okay, well, we've got some...
You're already pumped up, I can't believe that. That's where the difference is. You have to break through this pain barrier, otherwise you will never get there.
Well, thank you very much indeed for coming in and giving us a few tips.
I strive for full extension and full contraction. You are building mass. My favorite triceps exercise was a tricep extension with a cable. Just pressing down. That one worked the best for me. But keep in mind, everyone has a different build, so find out which angle and exercise works best for you.
It was wonderful to drive around Santa Monica in those days with Arnold, because we'd come up to stoplight somewhere and there'd be UCLA cheerleader in a red Firebird convertible at the stoplight, and Arnold would flex his tricep at her. And it was the most extraordinary thing the woman had ever seen in her life.
Let me show you another exercise.
Okay, no noise now, no talking.
The next biceps exercise, one of my favorites. The single arm concentration curl. I've been doing this exercise since the beginning of my career. Curl the weight up all the way to your deltoid. This puts more stress on the outer head of the bicep and brings out that bicep peak. The final tricep exercise, tricep bench dips. When you get stronger, you can add more weight onto your lap. Stack those plates and rep it out.
its energy up. It was incredible.
8, 9, 10. Beautiful.
I'll tell you, you just can't imagine. For me, what a goddamn treat it is working out with you.
By the end of this workout, your arms should be pumped, full with blood. There's nothing that compares to the feeling of this pump. You just know when you did the right amount of work. Blast those guns and add another inch onto your arms.
The specific exercise was for the outside biceps, which is this area right here. Then we do exercises for the inside and exercises for the back arm.
It's for a specific muscle, and
Right,
you know that.
exactly.
Are you thinking about that muscle?
Oh yeah, the mind is right in the muscle. That's the only way to do it, you know.
I feel the best right here, this area. But don't freak out when you see the biceps and heavy. I know it's the best here again, but
he had an iron will, an iron heart, and he knew what he wanted, and this is what he wanted, and this is what he did.
I don't think it has anything to do with the mind, because I think if my mind is flowing away somewhere else and on some other subject, then I just don't get a pump.
I'm so pumped. It's time for you to add another inch onto those arms. Let's work.